Mataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
TNT, 25 years, tuloy ang sulit saya sa buong bansa.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abot ang data!
GG bro!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best-ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
El General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Hindi umuulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan. Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
TNT, 25 years, tuloy ang sulit saya sa buong bansa.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abot ang Defeat. GG bro! Don't worry. The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus Only Facebook or Only TikTok. Load now!
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
It is all happening today, considered to be one of the most awaited and one of the most anticipated NCAA versus UAAP. As we continue with PlayTime Cares Filoil EcoOil 18th Preseason Cup, we have already reached this stage, and this is that knockout quarterfinals. And coming to you from PlayTime Filoil Center here in San Juan, Benji Santiago, kasama ko si Coach Edster C. I do believe siguro yung mga teams din excited din na makakalaban nila yung counterparts over at the other side of the fence.
Tama, alam natin, top 4 of each bracket entered the quarterfinals. Crossover sila, 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3. And it's just a knockout game.
Yes, that's right. Kumbaga, no more tomorrows para sa matatalo. Winner go home. Basically, survival of the fittest. As we take a look at our 4 games for today, na of course binabanggit nga natin, ito ang ating playoff bracket dito. Mauuna yung College of St. Benilde versus UP for our first game, and then later on ang Letran laban sa NU, to be followed by UST versus EAC, and our final game will be DLSU laban sa Arellano University. This is the crossover quarterfinals, Coach Edster.
At kung makikita natin yung bracketing, maagang magtatakbo. Just in case lang naman, manalo sila yung last year na naglaban sa championship, De La Salle versus UP. And magandang bakbakan yun, pero hindi pa sisiguro kasi ang CSB number 2 yan sa bracket nila sa NCAA.
Well, 2 consecutive seasons na tayo laging UP versus De La Salle. Hindi nakakapasok itong mga NCAA groups. Baka sakasakali, they're hoping that somehow this could change. At saka, to consider the history nitong preseason cup na ito, wala pa naman daw nagtitripit. Meron lang puro mga back-to-back wins.
Yes. Something for UP to look forward to and other teams to try to foil that three-peat, kumbaga.
Ito nga, yung ating first game, it's going to be College of St. Benilde laban dito sa UP na kararating pa lang. The 3rd of this month, galing from Serbia, and when they come back, meron silang tinalo. Of course, tinalo nila yung Adamson. Pero itong College of St. Benilde naman, laban sa LPU, and everybody could still remember that kind of massacre thing that they did laban sa San Beda University. This was the result of their previous game.
Correct, fresh na fresh pa rin. July 9, CSB shooting 49% compared sa 46 ng Lyceum. The 3-point barrage, 13 of 33 para sa Blazers. More assists, 29-19. More defensive blocks, 4-0. And the fast break points, plus 13 sila, 33-20.
A player that they consider significant and could continue with this being significant coming into this quarterfinal, this knockout quarterfinals, is Rafi Celis. He seems to be happy. He seems to be enjoying every ball game. That's the whole object, basically. Just enjoy your game. 12 points, and of course, his numbers there, along with his 3 assists. Let's see, we know he could come up with still some more.
Oo, remember 3 out of 4 and has 6 rebounds. So he is one of the players to look forward to para dito sa Blazers. Of course, nandiyan pa rin naman yung usual mga contributors, sila Cometa, Oli at saka si Inot. But a player to watch right now is Rafi Celis.
Yes, that's right. That's for the College of St. Benilde. Ang kanila namang kalaban, ang University of the Philippines Fighting Maroons. Sila basically ang back-to-back defending champions for this Preseason Cup. And it seems like it's not going to be an easy ride for them somehow. Well, pagbalik nila, nakalaban nila ang Adamson 63-54. They won over Adamson.
Oh, same day yan, July 9. UP shooting 33% and only 30% for Adamson. More rebounds for UP, 49-38. More assists. They forced more turnovers. 20 turnovers yan para sa Falcons. And nakilala naman natin ang culture ng hinahawakan team ni Coach Goldwyn Monteverde. Fast break points, 26-3.
Well, Gani Stevens, an emergence from this young, big player ng University of the Philippines, and most probably could be the best game that he has played here in this 18th Preseason Cup. He was actually very active on both ends of the floor. At ito yung kanyang mga numbers.
14 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 steals. Ang importante niya, yung 6 out of 9 field goals eh. Ang taas niyan for Gani Stevens. And right now, mararamdaman natin, it's his time to really show what he could do inside the court.
Well, we are going to be on the lookout for that. And we know UP still has a lot of weapons that they could bring into this knockout quarterfinals. Now, let's going to be taking a look at some of the other players na talagang dapat rin natin tutukan dito. We're considering the matchup that's going to happen between Tony Inot and Harold Alarcon.
Oh, matagal lang nagma-matchup yan. High school pa lang, magandang matchup na yan. Dalawa na yan. Tony Inot, tournament average, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. While itong si Harold Alarcon, close to 10 points, close to 4 rebounds per game, and 2 assists. That's our key matchup for today.
All right, so I guess we've said almost every important details about this ball game. Knockout quarterfinals, we kick off with College of St. Benilde Blazers going up against the UP Fighting Maroons.
El General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Hindi umuulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes!
Don't worry. Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun ha.
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis.
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage with free data, calls, and texts at sulit na rewards.
TNT 25 years, tuloy ang sulit saya sa buong bansa.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abutan dito! GG bro! Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun ha.
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis.
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis.
Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Please, umuulan!
Di mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes!
Don't worry. The Only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the PlayTime Filoil Center here in San Juan for the continuation of the PlayTime Cares 18th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup, presented by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. This is our first game in our knockout crossover quarterfinals between the CSB Blazers versus the UP Fighting Maroons. Let us now meet the starters for both teams. First, for the CSB Blazers. Starting with their point guard, number 13, Ian Torres. Shooting guard, number 39, Tony Inot. At small forward, number 0, Matt Ollie. Power forward, number 4, Jake Gaspay. And at center, number 34, Alan Liwag. Head coach of the CSB Blazers is Charles Chu. And now introducing the starters for the UP Fighting Maroons. Point guard number 20, John Felicilda. Shooting guard number 19, Jerry Abadjano. At small forward number 18, Harold Alarcon. Power forward number 13, Mark Belmonte. And at center number 55, Gani Stevens. Head coach of the UP Fighting Maroons is Gold Monteverde. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is
our starters. This is the knockout quarterfinals. Ian Torres, Tony Inot, Alan Liwag, Matt Ollie, Jake Gaspay for the Blazers. The Fighting Maroons have John Felicilda, Jerry Abadiano, Gani Stevens, and of course we're also seeing Harold Alarcon, who's going to be playing a lot of minutes expected. And of course, we're also anticipating a slight edge for UP. Dahil, syempre meron kang FSA. Francis Noruca is the top scorer for UP, and he's going to be coming off the bench here in this knockout quarterfinals.
And he is a towering presence para sa UP Fighting Maroons. Something I'm sure CSB Blazers have prepared for para dito sa quarterfinal games na to.
Maalala natin, ang College of St. Benilde landed at number 2 at the end of our team standings sa NCAA group as they battle. Ito namang number 3 sa UAAP group na back-to-back defending champions ang UP.
Important for CSB Blazers to be hitting their outside shot just like what they did during their last game, a barrage of 3-pointers, simply because they would face a UP Fighting Maroons na merong towering presence sa gitna.
Nevertheless, kind of a cold start for both teams. Wala pa nakaka-score. Spy, the pass inside, napakailaman, and here comes UP. John Felicita waiting for a cutter. Gani Stevens will be the first to score for UP.
I was about to say that he should have pulled up a jumper there because he was open, pero mas alam niya kung ano ang parating with Stevens coming in.
Samantala, College of St. Benilde. Sa kanila naman, 3-pointer. Rafi Salas. We talked about him at the top of our coverage. Let's see if he can be consistent. Minsan yung mga magandang game mo in the previews, gusto mo masundan yun ng mas maganda pa eh.
And siyempre yung kumpiyansa niya with the way he played last game. Bit niya yan ngayon. Uncanny for UP Fighting Maroons sa parang ano yan, no? Yung pasahan nila, parang erratic.
Taking a look at the 3-point shot of the quarter brought to us by John Nan Hotpot. Hotpot ba? John Nanda. 3-2 in favor of the Blazers. That's what we have made mention. It's always UP and Lasal for the last couple of seasons. Hindi nakakapasok ang NCAA group. And they're going to give it a try. At saka ito, excited yung mga players. Bihirang mangyari, di ba?
Usually, fellow tournament ang kalaban nila, just like the whole elimination round where they are bracketed as NCAA and UAAP bracket.
Sabi siguro ng mga nakakaumay, pagkatapos pagdating ng regular season, sino pa rin yung kalaban mo, di ba? So they need some sort of variety, and we're giving them that chance dito sa ating Filoil EcoOil 18th Preseason Cup, where it all begins. 3-2. This is our first game. We got 4 lined up for you for today for this knockout quarterfinals. Oh, that's going to count as a basket that runs. Antonio Eusebio, sinundot sa ilalim. Pasok na eh.
It's a good pressure defense para dito sa Blazers just to make that shot clock go down and less time for UP Fighting Maroons to set up their plays.
Gani Stevens, he opened up the scoring earlier. He tried a layup and did not go in. Ball was saved for the Fighting Maroons.
In terms of average minutes played, Gani Stevens leads UP Fighting Maroons with 25.5 minutes. Kasunod niyan, si Raylan Torres na with 22.6 minutes per game.
Set turn around, falls short. Blazers, another 3! Tony Enoch is on the board. Stretches their lead to 6 right now. Couple of 3-pointers. UP only has Gani Stevens to get credit for a basket here in the first period. And Gani Stevens again, 4 points for UP.
That's a good recognition by Belmonte Kasi yung big man mo, pag sumil ng magandang ganon, dapat may entry pass, which happened there for UP.
It's been quite a while that I've seen Mark Belmonte play for UP. For how many games that I have covered. Good to know he's back. Let's take a look at his playing time. Elevating the next generation of Filipino athletes. Ayan na si Francis Noruca, the leading scorer of UP. And the leading dunker.
So aside, only Gary Stevens remains in the 5 for UP. We have Fortea Torres also coming in.
Let's see, MVP Allen Liwa coming off the bench. Benilde, another 3. Rebound battle. Who's got it? It's going to be UP basketball. Apat ang abante ng College of St. Benilde. Noruca nahirapan pa mag-inbound. Gani Stevens has it. And finally, it's Sebas Fontea crossing the midcourt line. Gani Stevens. They go for their 3. Nope. Tony Enoch the rebound. He brings it down. The basketball himself. He fires a 3. Air ball that time.
Early on, we could see that the game plan is to try to hit those outside shots. Enoch, 1 out of 2. Celis already made 1. 8-4 is the score. 5 minutes 33.
Holding foul number 4, Jake Gaspar. That's his first 1 on the Blazers.
Jake Gaspar, nag-inbound pala si Francis Noruca. Kasi nag-foul. Sinipa naman yan. Well, this is most probably Jake Gaspar's way of getting into the head of Francis Noruca. Penetration move! And getting it to go down. Cherry Abantiano. Usually he would go for mid-range, but at that time going for the layup, coach.
Oh, he is a scorer ever since you've seen him 13 years old. Long time ago. That's what he does best. Scoring.
Taking a look at this rare move for Cherry Abantiano. Sanay kasi tayo, stop and pump. He would go long distance.
Pero ang pinaka-asset niyang si Jerry, yung leadership niya at saka yung tapang niya sa laro eh.
8-6 is our count. Bumaba sa 2. Ito naman ang Benilde. But they have the basketball. Inside. Jump ball. It doesn't drop. Francis Noruca grabs the rebound. The ball tapped out by Jake Gaspar. UP basketball.
The foul was called against Gaspar.
Taking a look at this rebound of the quarter brought to us by Bostic all-purpose epoxy.
Kalalabas pa lang. Kakalabas pa lang ng bola sa ring eh. Hinablot na agad.
Is averaging 7.7 rebounds per ball game. UP trying to go for the tie, but they turn it over. Sean O'Malley in the ball game right now for the Blazers. They go for another 3. Bang! That's their 3rd. Matt Ollie delivers.
No hesitation. Any player open for that 3 is taking it.
Nung inactive si Tony Enoch para sa CSB, it's Matt Ollie who is their number 1 go-to guy to scoring. Terence Fortea banks it in. 3-point game here in the first 4 minutes to play. Too crowded to go for those passes para sa Benilde. Stop and pop 3. for the Fighting Maroons for Jerry Abadiano. Yun pa naman yung sinasabi natin, tira ni Jerry. Yun pa yung nagmintis.
It's a good setup job there by Terence Fortea. Mukhang yung maturity ng laro ni Terence Fortea, usually yung mga ganon, he would take that shot eh. But right now, he set up Jerry for that three-pointer.
19 on the shot clock.
Blazers still have the lead. Baseline jumper. UP, another chance to close in, pero nakialaman. Jerry Abadiano. And there you go, Gab Cometa. Floater off the bench. Lead up 5. Oh, wow!
Parehas na squeezing to two defenders and challenging the big man of Benilde was Jerry Abadiano.
Parang tumalon over a hurdle sa depensa na Benilde. Oh, Jacob Baila and Duan and his teammates from the bench are flexing their muscle. He was able to do that against Sean O'Malley.
13th out for CSB.
He was given continuation. Kaya importante magpalakas ng katawan. Kasi if somebody like Sean O'Malley haharang sa'yo, malamang kung ako yun, wala na yung balanse ko eh.
Coach Gold was warned for an unsportsmanlike behavior. Yeah, quarterfinals na nga, playoffs na nga. Bumatay din mga players sa bola. Jomel Ancheta is seeing action on the floor right now. Isa na lang itong abante na Benilde.
They're going to check the shot clock. Check if there's a control in the basketball. Kasi nag-reset ng 24 eh.
All right, while they're doing that, again, Benji Santiago, Coach Edster C. May Reyes will be joining us a little later on to report from courtside. Well, Chairman Virgil Villavicencio is present here, checking on that sequence that our officials are also looking into. We're still here in the first. Winner will go on to the semis. Loser, see you next year. We'll see them in the regular season. Ganun lang naman yun, di ba? I believe UAAP is just a couple of months away. Eh, mas nauuna lagi ang NCAA kasi maraming team sa NCAA. So, mga coming soon na yan.
After the review, shot clock at 13 seconds.
And the winner of this game would face the winner of De La Salle versus Arellano game later on.
Yun naman kasi 1 versus 4. Number 1 ang La Salle na walang talo to end the eliminations. Arellano has managed to find a spot at number 4 at the end of the eliminations from the NCAA group. And they have been surprising their opponents heading into that road to the quarterfinals. Sunod-sunod yung pagpapanalo ng Arellano.
Paangat eh, no? Yung chemistry and yung gelling. Too aggressive on that defense. They are in penalty. That's 2 free throws for Benilde.
Personal foul. Substitution. Seven Gagate for L.A. Andres.
Eli Andres. Parang di ko nga napansin na pumasok. 2 personal fouls na kaagad. Nevertheless, penalty. So Jomel Ancheta will be shooting 2 free throws. And free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. So make it good. Both free throws up by 3. CSB Blazers. Yan ang sinasabi natin. Pamilyar yan. That's a trademark move for Jerry Abadiano.
Correct.
He's got 6 points in the ball game. Samantala a miss on that extension of the arms layup. Heard the whistle, puts it up. Jerry Abadiano, quick to react on the referee's whistle.
Like what we've mentioned, matapang tong bata. He knows what to do with that contact. Hearing the whistle, putting that up. Count that, plus a foul.
Sean O'Malley has 2 personal fouls. Kanina, dinaanan siya ni Jacob Baila. Ngayon si Jerry Abadiano, an end-one play. Lamang na ang UP.
I think this is the first time na lumamang ang UP. So man-to-man defense by the Fighting Maroons, trying to pressure the ball.
Francis Zoruca, may counter bomb. Benilde, no, UP pa rin. Jacob Baila with his second basket.
The energy of the Fighting Maroons coming from that defensive pressure.
John Lancheta. Where does he go to? Inside, Alin Liwag Bitin gets an offensive rebound. Angat using his left hand, nothing. One pump fake, puts it up. If at first you don't succeed.
Being resilient, that's very important.
In and out. Jerry Abadiano from the baseline. UP is up by 2. Matt Ollie. Well covered. The jumper, and he takes it. Alin Liwag. The second basket, back to back. And tied at 19 here in the first. 25 seconds to play. Lalamang bauli ang UP. Maybe later, they'll still keep the basketball.
So far, the second group of the Fighting Maroons doing wonders for them.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Cap Cometa, he was able to contribute in his stint here in the first with 2 points. Trying to break the deadlock here, the UP. It's about 4 seconds difference, game clock and shot clock. Oh, that will count. Mark Belmonte.
Ang dami ng N1 netong UP Fighting Maroons. From Baila to Belmonte to Jerry Abadiano. It's the reason why they're up by 2.
The size advantage working out, exploiting that situation. UP, Mark Belmonte going for the bonus free throw. There's still time for the College of St. Benilde to execute a good play. 11 seconds. Unable to complete the three-point play. They gotta hurry it up. Cross-court pass. Uh-oh. They almost lost it. And they just swapped an opportunity to even make a decent attempt. Welcome to the knockout quarterfinals. UP is leading just by 2 points. The College of St. Benilde Blazers had a good start. They were able to open it up with some long-distance shots, but UP was able to recover. Well, the promise of a very interesting and exciting ball game is still just right here, hovering. 21-19 when we come back. May Reyes will report from courtside.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Welcome back. You're still tuned in here at the crossover quarterfinals of the Filoil Preseason Cup. Welcome back. You're still tuned in here at the crossover quarterfinals of the Filoil Preseason Cup. They may be back-to-back champions, but it's still the stay hungry mindset for them. Talking about the UP Fighting Maroons, who hold themselves at a high regard, having established their identity as champions, not just in the UAAP, but even in off-season tournaments as well. And you know, the one with established identity, with excellent leadership qualities, is no other than Jerry Abadiano himself, who told me earlier before the game that ang mindset nila for today's match is not just makampante but also hindi rin dapat makontento. And with such bravery for the one and only team captain of UP, he's definitely feeling all kinds of hungry in our match today. But for now, over to you, Benji and Coach Eds.
May Reyes reporting on Jerry Abadiano has made a good account of himself in the first quarter play para rito sa UP. Is protecting a 2-point lead as we get things going for our second quarter. College of St. Benilde, and for so many weeks in this 18th Preseason Cup, they were holding on to the #1 spot. Isa nga lang ang talo nito, College of St. Benilde. It was against Letran. And now they find themselves battling it out against the back-to-back defending champions. And this, the NCAA MVP scoring on a left-handed layup, and I do believe he's also part of the roster ng Gilas men for the FIBA Asia. Oh, delayed whistle right there.
A young and talented player, Allen Liwag. Tough defender kanina yung Alarcon, pero naiwas-iwas niya for that 2 points.
Well, he's got to let it all out right now. Ito si Allen Liwag.
At the line, shooting two, Mark Belmonte.
Mark Belmonte is at the line. Earlier, he missed a bonus free throw. He continues to miss from the line. And trying to break this deadlock at 21. There, getting the second one to go down. 22-21 UP.
Pressure defense of UP Fighting Maroons still there. Walang double team, talagang man-to-man sticky defense for them.
A three on its way. Oh! Wow, mali! Natip-in ng kalaban. Morales, SJ Moore, Alan Liwag, Tony Hinot, Gab Cometa for CSB.
Grabe yung Filipilda. Making sure that Liwag won't score on that one. A hard foul.
Sobrang intensity mo, no? Pagtapik mo, nakashoot ka pa sa kalaban. And again, free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. We're taking a look at Allen Liwag. He came off the bench. Right now, he's got a total of 6 points and 2 rebounds.
Correction, that last basket.
Jerry Abadiano dito.
Yung pinakamalapit, ano?
Oh, with 9 points.
Official score is
Kalahin mo nga naman si Jerry Abadiano. May bonus pa yung puntos. Sa tulong ng kalaban.
Magaling na, swerte pa. UP shooting 52% field goal while CSB 38%. While their 3 points, Blazers 3 out of 8. UP Maroons wala pang nasushoot sa 3-point territory.
Allen Liwag splitting his charities. 2-point game. Some pressure defense in the backcourt. John Felicilda bringing it down for UP. to UP, they got Gagate, Belmonte, Alarcon, Calesilda, and Chico Briones. They just missed a shot from the outside. Tony Enot. They go for another three. CSB. And how about that rebound?
Good to see. Oh, good to see 7 Gagate. Last year, medyo nursing an injury. Is back for UP Fighting Maroons.
Still continuing with the pressure defense. And right now, setting it up, John Felisilda. Oh, jumper. And it goes up. 7 Gagate.
On cue. Una kong nakita yan, 9 years old yan sa Cebu.
The three that doesn't go for Tony Enot. 4-point advantage for UP. Ball fake. Goes nice move for Chico Briones. SJ Moore. Quick response. Attacking and getting fouled in the process.
Nakabawi kagad ang Benilde.
Fast break of the game brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito.
Ang paglipad ni SJ Moore. Cutting the lead to 4.
Bonus free throw for SJ Moore.
Ramdam mo, UP Fighting Maroons will run, pero at that instance, na-counteran sila kagad ng Blazers with SJ Moore scoring.
28-25. Itong matchup na ito ng UP tsaka College of St. Benilde. Magandang matchup ito actually. You can never tell. 7 Gagate with a couple of baskets here in the first half. Although UP is up by 5.
The defensive rebound for him was a former LaSalle Green Hills player, also a former Chiang Kai-shek College Blue Dragon player.
And how about this rebound of the quarter brought to you by Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. 7 Gagate using his lengthy size.
His sister, Thea Gagate, one of the best middle blocker in the Philippines right now. Mahaba talaga yung mga magkakapatid na yan.
Last year, the #1 draft pick. The first draft pick in Philippine volleyball.
Just a quick shout out sa kanilang mom, si Cherry Gagate. Very supportive sa mga siblings na yan in terms of their sports career.
30-26, gumagawa ng paraan. Ang panig ng Benilde. As those 2 free throws made by Tony Enot. Francis Noruca. The handles. I knew it! I knew it!
Walang humarang Everyone was like, sundot, sundot. Parang sinusubukan agawin sa kanya yung bola. He got that slum dunk on the break.
Alam ko na Kumuha na ng Bueno. Smart Power dunk. Brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Low down. Gosh. Throwing it down. Samantala sa SJ Moore, babawi siya. He got fouled shooting a 3. And he's at the line to shoot 3 free throws. Sumabay Sumabay siya kay Noruca Na-posterize siya. Sabi niya, ano ngayon, 2 points lang yun. Ito, tatlo ito.
Nabawi niya na kagad yung 2 points na yun. Yes, one more. And Blazers trying to pressure full court, trying to get some turnovers.
Two-point ball game. Here comes Francis Noruca once again, but lost it. Uy!
Hinayang na hinayang siya doon. about to take off.
Number 6, Morales. That's his second. 3 on the
Foul
Blazers.
trouble yung mga big man ng Benilde.
Morales,
Second
one of
foul.
them.
2 free throws for Francis Yoruka.
So shot, saka si Sean Umali, no? Parehas 2 fouls.
Francis Noruka is averaging 13.5 points per ball game, also averaging 7.7 rebounds. I don't know kung anong average niya sa dunks, pero parang almost always every ball game, at least meron siyang isa.
May pa-souvenir lagi.
3-point ball game. Good shot blocked by Francis Noruka. First half action. Timeout on the floor. 3-point game.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus Only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
El General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Back here at the PlayTime Cares Center in Sun 1. Still in the first half. And UP just up by 3. Very interesting again. Matapos sa NCAA group, College of St. Benilde, that's up at number 2 as they battle. Itong UP who ended up at number 3. Ito ang UP, pumasok sa quarterfinals courtesy of De La Salle University. Parang nabigyan pa sila ng libreng ticket. It was De La Salle who defeated FEU and that paved the way. Tapos wala pa sila rito. Nakarinig sila ng magandang balita from Serbia.
SJ Moore being aggressive, attacking the basket. He is athletic. He's proving that he could score.
8 points already for SJ Moore. We did not even see action back in the first quarter. Harold Alarcon, that's only his 4th point and the 2nd basket here in the ball game.
It's a good pull-up jumper for Harold Alarcon. That's just a 4 points kasi alam ni Benji kayang bumulusok ng score itong si Alarcon.
Well, he's shown us time and time again. Oh, Francis Noruka with a shot block. Hindi pwede yung mga weak shots, mga floater-floater. Nakakabulin talaga yan Francis Noruka. Jerry Abadiano is now in double figures with his 12. Ian Torres coming up with his first production.
Very important for UP to come down quick as well. Sa transition, umatake sila mabilis. Pero sa counter, naka-counteran kagad sila ng Blazers.
Gary Stevens gets double-teamed. UP going for a long-distance shot. So wala pa rin tres.
Wala pa rin.
UP.
Kay Jerry Abadiano a while ago. The first three-pointer, yes.
Samantala, CSB na ubos na yata. Francis Noruka with a catch. Oh, nice. Harold Alarcon now with 6 points. And a 6-point lead at that for UP. Ian Torres against Gary Stevens. He gets double-teamed. Here's the 3. That's short. Here comes UP again on the run. Oh! He babied it. He wasn't so sure if he was just going for a layup or a dunk.
So maaga yung take-off Say yung pasa din doon ni Felicilda.
This is a three-point shot of the quarter brought to you by Jangnan Hotpot. Hotpot ba Jangnan na? Yes, that's the first three-pointer for UP delivered by Jerry Abadiano, who's got 12 points in the game. Akala ko talaga isasalampak na ni Nuruka again eh.
Medyo mahina kasi yung pasa ni Felicilda. Hinintay niya ng konti. So may konting giggle to make off kagad. Nabitin eh.
Kita nyo na, nakaka-relate yan si Coach Edster. That whole feeling. Kailangan maganda yung pasa para pagkuha sa ere.
Hinintay eh. Medyo weak yung pasa eh. UP 1 out of 8. The three-pointer just 12%. No.
That was just 5 years ago that Coach Edster can still do that.
Good boxing out for UP. Terence Fortea now doing the point guard chores. Parang wala yung Ray Remogat eh, no?
Kaya nga. Oh, wow! Yun lang. Pangalawa, Terence Fortea naman is also known for that. And this is the largest lead here in the first half, enjoyed by UP, 43-35.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Hindi umuulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes!
Don't worry! The Unleash with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
UP is ahead. And UP, the back-to-back defending champion, showing College of St. Benilde why they are the back-to-back defending champions. But that's just the first half. And let's see the adjustment on the part of the Benilde Blazers. Sean O'Malley playing with 2 personal fouls is back on the floor for them. And how about that floater? That's what I'm talking about eh. Lahat nilulutag ni Francis Zoruca eh.
That's why during the first quarter, Blazers were hitting their three-pointers maaga eh. They got that lead. Pero at the first part of our second quarter, they've been missing those outside shots. They've been forced by the defenders of UP to drive to the basket where the second line of defense was there to challenge it.
Terence Fortea earlier had a three-pointer. That floater won't go. Sean O'Malley the rebound. The Blazers trying to come back. This is going to be big, but well covered in the corner. Sean O'Malley has stepped back, but he didn't go for it. As they try to go inside, yun lang. Nagkaloko-loko pa yung play ng Blazers that time. UP will call a timeout now.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Posting El General All Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan. Defeat. GG bro! Don't worry. The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now.
It has been the most, or rather much improved shooting for UP. Now shooting at 54% and limiting College of St. Benilde to only 34. 3-point shooting, dalawa para sa UP. Tatlo sa College of St. Benilde, pero yung tatlo na yun, back in the first period pa for the Blazers. And here comes UP, attacking and doing their best to stop. They were able to be successful at that juncture for the Benilde. And Jacob Baila is going to be called for a foul.
Are in penalty, so that's 2 free throws for the Blazers. Just like to commend the 2-3 zone kanina ng Benilde. Solid sa ilalim, preventing Alarcon with that layup and even preventing Gani Stevens for a putback.
Rafi Celis at the line. This got 3 points. Make that 4 right now.
Yung 3 points yan, yung 3-pointer niya kaninang first quarter eh.
The chairman sa kanan, Virgil Villavicencio, to that left, the commissioner, Joe Lipa. As we approach the 2-minute mark ng ating second period, 2 for 2 for Rafi Celis. CSB, at least that's one good thing that's going for them. They only missed a couple of shots from the line. They're 11 of 13.
Nice pass. Kanina, when I had a chat with Forteas, ito namimiss ko yung mga 10 3 points mo eh. Sabi niya, pass first na ako, coach.
Jomel Ancheta, Francis Oruca, sabi nga natin, pag medyo mahina, yung mga bitaw-bitaw ba lang, Francis Oruca doing his thing on defense and now on offense.
Maganda sa kanya, kaya niyang sumabay sa takbuhan ng mga kakampi niya eh.
5 points for Francis Oruca, and it's now a 10-point lead for the defending champions, the Fighting Maroons.
Masyadong nakatukod doon. The arm bar, pushing, call for a foul.
Alan Liwag has got 7. He's also got 2 rebounds. Para dun sa mga marami nagtatanong, bakit daw hindi pa mas maaga even in the eliminations? May bakbakan na yung UAAP group at saka NCAA group. Well, ang hirap kasi i-balance eh. Konti lang yung teams na nasa UAAP, mas marami yung nasa NCAA. Tapos, you would have to contend with the schedule. Oh, that alley-up dunk for UP Francis Oruca. Nandyan pa yung mga teams na kagaya nga nitong UP. May schedule to go to Serbia.
Yes, oo.
Diba? There's even FAU. I do think they're going to be traveling to the US. Meron pa mga nanggaling pa sa ibang bansa. Yung iba, pati sa probinsya, naglalaro, diba? As we take a look at the Smart Power dunk brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Load down the second dunk for Francis Oruca and getting a lot of minutes here for UP in this knockout quarterfinals.
So naniniwala na kay Terence Fortea na pass first siya with that alley-oop play. Magkasunod na assist ang binigay niya.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And Sean O'Malley was called for an unsportsmanlike behavior. Technically. So it adds to a personal foul. He's got 2 earlier. Now he's got 3. And Harold Alarcon sinks the technical free throw and ups their lead to 11 right now, 50-39. Antonio Sabio checking in for Sean O'Malley. 54, yes.
Umali still scoreless in the ball game but has 2 rebounds and 3 personal fouls.
UP is up 11. A foul by Benilde.
Attacking foul on number
And
34,
it's Alan Liwag is going to be called for it. We're taking a look at Harold Alarcon is going to be shooting free throws.
Harold Alarcon, 2 free throws.
Missing that one. Harold Alarcon. Hindi lang sa opensa mahusay itong batang ito. He really pressures the ball very well. Misses both of his free throws.
4 of 10, Francis Uruka. Oh! Well covered all grounds here by UP. Just unable to score right there was Jacob Baila. The defense is also, they're holding tough itong UP. Second chance here. That's Ollie, 5 points.
Defensive rebound for the Blazers.
Last shot time for UP. And that will be it for the first 2 quarters of play. UP, again, the back-to-back defending champions, and trying to get themselves to move on to the next round, but the first half have just ended, and what a performance by Francis Uruka. As we take a look at this best plays of the quarter, the first half of the ball game. That's Jay Moore, also contributing highly here for the College of St. Benilde, but everybody has got to be on the same page here. In fact, I don't see their head coach, Charles Chu, on the bench. But nevertheless, they just have to make do with whatever they have here. 50-41, UP is ahead after the first 2 quarters.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
My future.
Right? What's the plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
TNT 25 years, tuloy ang sulit saya sa buong bansa.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abot ang data! GG bro! Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome.
El General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Hindi umuulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes!
Don't worry, the Only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry, the Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
50-41, UP fighting Maroons is, of course, trying to protect the way they are the defending champions against this very tough College of St. Benilde Blazers. We just ended the first half. Even they had a chance to score and lead double figures prior to a few minutes before the first half ended. Benji Santiago, Coach Edster C. Pakipaliwanag nga itong mga numbers natin, Coach Edster.
Actually, Benilde led early in the first quarter simply because they shot three three-pointers during that time. Pero kung makita natin dito, all three-pointers, lahat yan during first quarter and none of them came in the second quarter. 3 of 13, while UP started hitting their three-pointers and dalawa na yan during second quarter. But what's good for CSB is they've been making their free throws. 14 out of 16, that's 87%, to just 40% ng UP fighting Maroons. And one statistics pa for UP is their points in the paint. They have 34 points in the paint while 14 only for the Blazers.
Well, makikita natin dito, Jerry Abadiano, he came off the bench and waxed hot with his 12 points. Francis Noruca, also another guy coming off the bench with a couple of dunks. Yung kanyang 7 puntos over at the other side. Of course, Arlen Liwag is trying to find a way to be a force inside the paint along with SJ Moore, both with 9 points para sa CSB players. So we're waiting for Matt Oli to click, lalo na si Tony Inot.
Correct. Tony Inot was one of the players who made a three-pointer during the first quarter. Pero second quarter nga, biglang nag-alat ang outside shooting netong mga Blazers.
Harold Alarcon medyo huli nung gumawa. Pero he has managed 7 points after 2 quarters as he has matched up against Tony Inot with his 5 points and 4 rebounds. Let's see as the numbers will progress as we get things going para sa ating second half. So far, it's UP who's enjoying this 9-point advantage laban sa College of St. Benilde Blazers. And we'll try to see what College of St. Benilde can come up with. Ayan, makikita ninyo no, dito sa may left side, sa bottom side, yung CSB UP. Mamaya, susundan yan. Di pa tayo doon sa bandang kanan. Sa itaas, ang Letran at saka NU for our second game. And then, later on, baba tayo sa kanan, UST versus EAC. And then, to finally cap this knockout quarterfinals, LaSalle versus Arellano. It's the UAAP group teams versus the NCAA group teams for today. We're going to be taking a break. Second half coming up.
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage with free data, calls, and texts at sulit na rewards.
TNT, 25 years, tuloy ang sulit saya sa buong bansa.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abutan dito!
Defeat.
GG bro! Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun ha.
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis.
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best-ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis.
Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Alright, eto na. Ready na tayo para sa ating second half once again. Ito nga ang ating knockout quarterfinals. UP opens it up with ball on their side of the court. Terence Fontea against SJ Moore. He fires the three. Offline. Ball tossed up. Still ends with UP. Jerry Abadiano, 14 points in the ball game.
And that stop and pull up shot of Jerry Abadiano, more often than not, he would make that one very efficient.
Kung di ako nagkakamali, Jerry Abadiano has most probably missed about 2 or 3 games here in the eliminations. Alan Liwag, he's in double figures with his 11. Terence Fontea missing offensive rebound for UP, courtesy of Johnny Stevens.
Man game, Malarcon and Del Monte.
Nothing there, and Alan Liwag grabs down the rebound. That's his 5th. Wala bang ibang option? Etong Benilde. Yun, something like that.
Parang nakastagnant lang kanina, just waiting for something to happen. Pero just in time for that drop pass.
UP, only 2 3-point shots made in the first half. All happening in the second quarter. Johnny Stevens challenge. Still coming up with a loose ball. And now, Benilde, they're down by 7. This is going to be big. Yes! It has happened again for them. Ian Torres delivering.
They needed that. They have to make those outside shots because of the interior defense of UP.
UP Fighting Maroons, Fontea, Belmonte, Alarcon, Abatiano, and Stevens on the floor. The second half, Gani Stevens underneath. Blocked by Alan Liwag. Liwag taking the ball away from him. And here's Benilde just down by 4. They go inside. SJ Moore, 1 pump fake, 2 pump fakes. Can't get it off the board.
I think that's Gaspay.
I'm sorry, Jake Gaspay. Gave it a try.
Foul on number 4, Jake Gaspay. That's his third personal foul.
Yung mga malalaki na mga problema with foul troubles, tatlo rin, di ba si Sean O'Malley, coach?
Totoo yan. Because they have their hands full, the bigs here of UP. Pero good defensive effort there by Jerry Abadiano, preventing that fast break and getting that defensive rebound.
Pero a good start here in the third for CSB, a 7-2 scoring run. Oh, grabe naman yung bola na. Pinaghintay pa tayo. Jerry Abadiano has 15 points in the ball game. Don't make that 17 already.
What a game he's been playing here. Sabi niya, matagal siyang wala sa Filoil eh.
3-point shot of the quarter. I think sa atin ay Jang Nan Hampat. Hampat ba? Jang Nan na. Jerry Abadiano truly has got a lot of making up to do. When I mentioned he missed not just 2 or 3 games in the eliminations for UP. Ian Torres now has 6 at free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito.
Kanina na ibaba na sa 4 ng Benilde yung lamang. Umubo uli ng 8. So right now, it's Harold Alarcon doing the point guard chores para sa black jersey.
Gani Stevens, ball tapped. It ends up with him again. 3 defenders crowding him.
Good interior defense there by Benilde. Talagang pinutakti dun si Gani Stevens.
14 on the shot clock.
Alarcon will inbound. Oops, natapik yung bola. Let's see.
8 seconds in the shot clock.
An open 3. Nope, didn't happen for UP. And here comes the Blazers. And Tony Enot, he might have stepped on somebody's foot. A rebound of the quarter brought to us by Boston and Mineral All-Purpose Epoxy.
Second team foul for UP.
Enot, one of the high flyer. I remember him during his high school days. Nandito si Jalen Green was one of the players who really tried to contain him. Very athletic guy. Itong si Enot.
Technical free throw for Ian Torres.
The bench of the Fighting Maroons got a technical foul.
Coach Gold, knowing the importance, he may be realizing that Benilde Blazers, they're not going to be a pushover. Hindi lang dito champion itong UP. Mismo sa UAP, sila pa rin. 3-point ball game. Ito, dumidikit na naman ang Benilde, Coach Edser.
So far, I think yung point guard role dito sa UP, that's what's been missing. And this guy have been missing a while ago, several shots. Pero ngayon, nakapag-N1 na siya.
8 points for Gani Stevens.
Number 39, Tony Enots. That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, that offensive rebound. He's got 7 rebounds to boot.
And Ollie will be checking in for Tony Enots.
He has 8 points already. Kanina sunod-sunod no? Yung mintes niya. He had that advantage down low. Huwag lang niyang mamadaliin.
Can't complete a 3-point play. UP leads by 5. Ian Torres off-balanced. Ill-advised, I should say. Ang lalaki ng mga nasa loob eh. Oh! Strong aggressive move by Harold Alarcon, but the defense was able to hold him off. Let's turn you over to May Reyes.
Showing up today and showing up for his team is Alan Liwag of the Benilde Blazers. And you know, Alan actually missed 2 games prior to this match for a much-needed rest. And aside from that, Alan is also training for another tournament, the Jones Cup, to which he will attend and fly to Taiwan after our quarterfinals match. But you know, to share with you Alan's mindset for today, it's simply we just need to believe. Believe that they can put up a fight against the UP Fighting Maroons and believe that he's not fighting alone. They're fighting as a team. Now back to you, Bench and Coach.
Yun pa pala, may stint pa sa Taiwan.
Oo. The Jones Cup, he's one of the players there.
Mark Belmonte, that's a long 2.
I like this guy. Lengthy, can play the 3, the 4, even the 5 at times, and can hit that outside shot.
UP. Jerry Abadiano against Ian Torres. Getting a pick from Gani Stevens. Nasundutan ni Ian Torres. Blazers, kanino pupunta? And Alan Liwag is fouled by Mark Belmonte on his way to the basket.
Also was a good defense there by Torres, picking the pocket of Jerry Abadiano. Went for transition for the Blazers.
And Francis Iruka for the Fighting Maroons.
Bumalik na naman si Francis Iruka. Alan Liwag's at the line. 13 and 6 for him so far.
Kanina, headache already for the Blazers. Itong si Gani Stevens. Tapos, babalik pa itong isang malaking mama ng UP Fighting Maroons. So let's see how the Blazer would defend the Twin Towers of UP.
Two for 2, Alan Liwag. Sean O'Malley. He needs to come up with something. Saddled with 3 personal fouls. He's got to keep his focus in the game.
Two-man game here, Alarcon and Gani Stevens. There's a switch. Turnover again for UP.
Foul given up by UP. Jome Lancheta. That's the 4th. No more fouls to get for UP.
Ben Gagante coming in for Gani Stevens.
Gab Cometa. Hindi pa nagre-rehisto masyado si Gab Cometa. Sean O'Malley getting his own miss. Underneath ball knocked out of his hands. They got 13 on their shot clock here.
Shot clock at 13 seconds.
Baseline inbound. 10 seconds in the shot clock.
Ancheta. Nagtatago kay Sean O'Malley. 4 to shoot. Gab Cometa short. Alarcon with the basketball. Matt Ollie on him. Alarcon attacking and scoring! Plus the foul!
Grabe din drive itong si Harold Alarcon. Even in traffic, he's able to squeeze through, get that foul, and one for him.
9 points for Harold Alarcon. Still got a bonus free throw.
Bonus free throw for Harold Alarcon.
Another miss from the line for UP. They're shooting 4 of 12. Ay, ay, ay.
Di nakita, merong sumusunod sa likod.
Well, kailangan talaga ganun ang gawin ng Blazers. Yung mga panggulat, Joe Melancheta missing the three. Here comes Harold Alarcon. Another layup. Tinukot pa sa kabila.
Nobody really sacrificing their body. That's for Blazers to stop that strong drive by Alarcon.
Another 9-point lead. Sean O'Malley firing long distance. Nope. Baila. 2 minutes and 44 to play here in the third. Doruka from inside the cage. And back to another 11-point lead for UP fighting Maroons. And Benilde needs to call a timeout.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome!
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
El General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
TNT, 25 years, tuloy ang sulit saya sa buong bansa.
At umaalagwa na naman ang UP. And this is the second time that they have reached this largest lead that they have, up 11. Laban sa College of St. Benilde Blazers. Welcome to our knockout quarterfinals. And of course for today, NCAA group gets to clash against the UAAP group. And this is just the first of our 4-game schedule for today as Benilde Blazers. Francis Saruca bothering that shot, the second serving underneath.
Briones was going to run towards their front court, forgetting to box out. Muntik pa silang mapuntusan doon. Never stop until you get that possession.
Yung mga kinakailangan ng College of St. Benilde na mag-deliver against UP did their homework. Tony Inot, walang impact eh, di ba? Alan Liwag is the only guy. Sean O'Malley, wala rin sila nakukuha. Antonio Sebio, those kind of guys. Even Matt Ollie, supposed to be the leading three-point shooter. The presence of Francis Saruca is already defense, as it said. Samantala, Sean O'Malley blocking the shot of Chico Briones. Did they call a foul?
I think they did. Pero si Sean O'Malley nung bumaksak, I think he hit his head dyan sa court support sa ilalim. It's a good thing meron niyang foam. Just the same, we hope he's okay.
What a day this is turning out for Sean O'Malley. He doesn't usually play just like this.
Maaga kasi yung dalawang foul niya kanina sa first quarter, and at times, when you have that, parang ano ka reluctant na yung galaw So walang foul, no?
Wala, it's
Wala.
a block.
It's a good block there by Sean O'Malley.
Warning on CSB Blazers for improper bench decorum.
I'm confused. Francis Soruca, where does he go to? Seven Gagate can't knock it down, that three-pointer. And it's going to be a foul called against UP. That rebound play called against Chico Briones.
That's free throws para dito sa CSB.
That's his second personal foul.
Matt Ollie. Only 5 points in the ball game for Matt Ollie. And this guy is supposed to be averaging more. And he's their leading three-point shooter. Makes the first free throw. 1:26. Two for two.
And the points in the paint difference, 40 for UP, 16 para rito sa CSB, while fast break points almost the same. UP with 11, while the Blazers with 10. A hand check foul called against the Blazers. That's Cometa. Just a 14 foul for Fighting Maroons.
Ito pa si Gab Cometa. He's only got 2 points, had 15 in their previous game. Down ang mga numbers ng mga key players for Benilde, except for Alan Liwag. Here he is grabbing another rebound. Alan Liwag, that's his 7th rebound. SJ Moore attacking, and that ball decides to drop. Double figures. SJ Moore, 11 points.
I like his aggressiveness. Really tried to go strong to the basket.
And then Benilde forcing a turnover on UP. They will get back the basketball with 44.3 seconds. Coach Goldwyn. This is not one of those moments na makikita mo si Coach Goldwyn na relax lang, nakaupo lang. Sabi nga natin, once he stands up, it means something.
And reliable deputies that he has there, Coach Christian Luanson.
Yes, indeed.
And his secret weapon ng coaching staff, Coach Noc Atienza. Always beside Coach Goldwyn Monteverde.
Alan Liwag, deflection and a shot. He gave it a try underneath. Napo-prostrate na si Gab Cometa.
9 seconds on the shot.
Ang lalaki ba naman ang inaatake niyo sa ilalim kayo tumitira, di ba?
That's why it's very important that the Blazers would make their outside shots.
As Jay Moore, again, aggressive. Wow, what a shot!
This has been an exceptional game for SJ Moore, attacking the basket, attacking the entire UP Fighting Maroons there, getting an N1.
Well, capitalizing on the absence of Francis Soruca on the floor. He went for it.
Quick shout out for those who are watching us here live sa ating Facebook live streaming. Don Lim, Al Ngo of All Cars and Changnan also watching us here.
Kabana naman sa apat. Ang lamang ng UP. SJ Moore. Look at him really diving for the loose ball. A three. That shot won't go. Benilde. Oh, you're not. Nevertheless, they have made a great effort here. And at least they have momentum on their side, especially the presence of S.J. Moore. Alan Liwag, at least they're actually conniving into coming up with something to get them back truly in this ball game. As we take a look at the highlights ng ating third period for this best plays of the quarter, the PlayTime Cares. 65-61 in favor of UP. And the most important thing is we're going to be finding out at the end of this ball game who will move on to the semis. This is a knockout quarterfinals. Anything can happen. Win or go home.
My future.
Right? What's the plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
And we're down to the final 10 minutes of the ball game. Our first scheduled quarterfinal match. NCAA group versus UAAP group. The College of St. Benilde Blazers. How it ended back in the third period, at least they feel like they will still have a chance of manage to cut down of an 11-point deficit and getting closer to just within 4 right now. Benji Santiago, Coach Esther C. May Reyes at courtside, coming to you from PlayTime Filoil Center in San Juan.
The Blazers winning that third quarter 20-15. They have to duplicate that if they want to win this game. But an illegal screen was called against the Blazers.
An offensive foul called on Alan Liwag. And that's his third.
Substitution for UP. Gary Stevens for 7 Gagate.
And Gary Stevens returned to the floor here to replace 7 Gagate in the side of UP.
They have to do a better job in boxing out Stevens.
Mo Morales, S.J. Moore, Alan Liwag, Inot Cometa for the Blazers. UP, the miss on that layup by Chico Briones. And here comes Alan Liwag bringing down the basketball himself. Tony Inot, where does he go to? Wow!
The hard show off the screen by the UP Fighting Maroons, and then scrambling for the help defense on the weak side. Sandaling na open eh. So ibigay ni Inot eh, napalakas yung pasa.
11 turnovers. College of St. Benilde, 10 turnovers, UP. Buena mano para sa ating quarterfinals as John Felicilda hard off the glass pero nandun to put it back in. Mark Belmonte.
The first line of defense of Benilde is there, making first attempt of UP missed, pero they have to do a better job getting that defensive rebound.
There you go. S.J. Moore really fighting back. He's got 16 points in the game.
Someone is down on the floor. The referee is going to review that last play.
along with Chairman Virgil Villavicencio. Sports Commissioner Joe Lipal looking on to my left side.
It was Belmonte who was down on the floor.
Seems to be okay. This was the earlier sequence with SJ Moore attacking.
Yun. Tinamaan sa sikmura.
Ang malupit nun, nilabas si Mark Belmonte. Binalik na ngayon si Francis Noruca sa loob for UP.
Nasaktan eh, kailangan palitan. So, dalawang malaki ulit itong UP Fighting Maroons. And Jerry Abadiano continues his stellar play, especially on that pull-up jumper.
19 points for Jerry Abadiano, joined by Raylan Torres, John Felicilda, Francis Noruca, and Gani Stevens. Benilde unable to score. And puntahan muna natin, May Reyes.
Benson Coach Eds, earlier you talked about the off-season tournaments and training camp. Both of our teams have been in and out too. And in one of those tournaments, these two teams actually met for a face-off, to which Gab Gometa told me natalo sila. Kaya naman kailangan daw talaga nila bumawi today. However, not playing with pressure, but with double the effort. Gab also said he's working on playing with good attitude. Attitude na madadala nila to their NCAA campaign, where he and all of the senior players will have their last dance. But for now, do you think we're seeing that good attitude so far, Benson Coach Eds?
Yes, kailangan. And Gab Gometa also has to help out. He's only got 2 points and 2 assists.
At 19 seconds.
Sean O'Malley and Gaspay, 0 points here in our ball game, so they need some contribution from the front court. The front line of the Benilde players.
Francis Noruca trying out a three-pointer. Nope. Jake Gaspay coming down the rebound. Lead is 6. Cut down to 4. Leon Torres, 9 points.
It's a good pull-up jumper there by Torres, cutting the lead to 4.
And UP needing to call a timeout. Their lead has been cut down to 4.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
All purpose. Ang boxing, El General. Matibay na dikitan. Konkreto, kahoy, bakal.
Posting, El General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabangan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome.
Time down to 7 minutes and 23 in this ball game. Anything can still happen. College of St. Benilde making the necessary effort to keep it close, being down twice by as much as 11 points. But this guy, Jerry Abadiano, is trying to change the course of everything that has been happening. The momentum is really going the way of the College of St. Benilde. As Gani Stevens is fouled and he goes down along with Sean O'Malley.
Pushing foul on number 28, Sean O'Malley. That's his 4th.
Number 4 on Sean O'Malley.
On the Blazers.
Well, he's there for the defensive assignments of the big guys for UP Fighting Maroons. Liwa coming in. para kay Sean Umano.
Walang puntos, may 3 rebounds lang. Francis Zaruca off the inbound. John Felicilda just inbound again. Francis Zaruca with a towering edge over everybody, especially with his athletic ability. 71-65 UP. Ian Torres, lots of fun!
Long 3 for Torres.
12 points, Ian Torres. UP can't answer back with their own 3-pointer.
Chance to tie for Benilde.
Warning on number 19, Jerry Lamajano for faking a foul.
Alan Liwag fighting off the pick. They're going to call a foul. How about this 3-point shot of the quarter brought to you by Janman Hotpot. Hotpot na, Janman na, Ian Torres. They need him. They need every basket to go down for them. They're just down by 3, 71-68. A getaway, but a rejection by Francis Zaruca. That's the value of a Francis Zaruca on the side of UP. You just have to be more creative. You gotta find a way.
Missing on those 3-pointers. Dalawa na yan, and he's still scoreless in this ball game. That's Raylan Torres.
Yung Torres sa kabila, yun ang gumagawa si Ian Torres.
Blocking foul on number 20, John Felicilda. That's his 4th personal foul.
John Felicilda, the point guard para rito sa UP, committing his 4th personal.
SJ Moore will be checking in for the Blazers.
And free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Alan Liwag missing the first free throw. 5 minutes and 48. Winner here will meet the winner of the De La Salle University, Arellano University matchup. So pwedeng mangyari pala yung finalists for the past couple of seasons magtatagpo sa series na.
Finals. Kung mananalo yung dalawang koponan na yon, that might happen. Illegal screen. All against UP.
3 on UP. And Lotte will be replacing Francis Zaruca.
Zaruca will have to sit down. And there's going to be a sigh of relief here for the College of St. Benilde. Ang hirap lumilay up ka na for higher percentage. Nabubutara ni Francis Zaruca.
Smaller lineup now for the Fighting Maroons.
Alan Liwag goes to the jumper and knocking it down. We are tied at 71. As we approach halfway mark in the 4th quarter. Mark Belmonte. Danny Stevens finding somebody inside, and that will count. Down na tumama sa bote.
Good recognition by Gani Stevens and a good setup, half-court setup play for the Fighting Maroons. Kanina, we would see them puro kadalasan 2-man game off the screen. Doon sila humahanap ng pagkakataon, but the last play, that motion play, getting Belmonte open underneath.
This is how it is. And we know it's not going to be less of an intense ball games that we're going to be seeing here. Jake Gaspar tying the count again.
Na late to help defense on UP.
Only the first basket for Jake Gaspar. Oh my goodness! Jerry Abadiano has got himself loaded, locked in to this ball game.
When the going gets tough, you go to your captain, that's Jerry Abadiano.
22 big points for Jerry Abadiano. Alan Liwag with a jump hook within. 3-point game. 4 minutes to play.
A good stop there.
And a foul is going to be called here on SJ Moore.
13 foul para sa Benilde. Just the first foul of SJ Moore.
18 to shoot.
UP up by 3, and they have the basketball. They go inside. Gani Stevens was able to do it with a jump hook.
Konting breathing room para sa Fighting Maroons. 5-point lead.
10 points, Gani Stevens. Blazers unable with that layup by Ian Torres. Gani Stevens, nice cut to the basket. Back to back.
He was trailing at the backcourt. Hihintay ang pagdating. Good pass to the trailing Gani Stevens.
7-0 run. PlayTime Cares play of the quarter. Brought to you by PlayTime Cares, elevating the next generation of Filipino athletes.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out.
Ang bilis!
Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
And how do you like that? UP is able to overcome a scare for a little while. College of St. Benilde was able to tie it all up in 73. And now it has turned out to be a 7-0 run, and then a turnover by the CSB Blazers. UP executing their offense once again. Down goes Gani Stevens. SJ Moore is going to be called for the foul. O Jake Gaspay, rather.
That's his 4.
Pa-apat na ni Jake Gaspay.
4 on the Blazers.
Blazers now 4 team fouls.
No more fouls to give for CSB.
Rafi said is for SJ Moore.
And 3 minutes to play. Win and go home.
14 seconds.
Mark Belmonte from the corner. Can't knock it down. It's going to be possession for the College of St. Benilde. And still to come, another knockout quarterfinals. NCAA versus UAAP. Of course, we're talking about Colegio de San Juan de la Tram Knights, #1 at the end of the eliminations, and from the NCAA group going up against the National University Bulldogs, #4 as they ended the eliminations, entering the quarterfinals from the UAAP group.
I think last year only Letran from the NCAA entered the semifinal round.
Oh, what a rejection right there by Jake Gaspay and Mark Belmonte.
Ganda na ng shift na ginawa ni Belmonte. Pero huli pa rin siya ni Gaspay.
See how this one will go for the Fighting Maroons, protecting a 7-point lead. And this is the deadliest guy on the floor, Jerry Abadiano.
The way he's been scoring on those pull-up jumper, talagang mahihirapan bantayan ng Blazers itong si Jerry Abadiano.
Just being a captain, his experience, and a leader here for the Fighting Maroons. 82-73, they're up 9. Oh, wow, that's a big basket right there. Irma, gumagawa ng paraan si Tony Inot.
Ang layo na ng tinira, pabanda pa for Tony Inot. 2-possession ball game and a steal here. Doon pa sa kabila kinuha. Missing that one.
That was a bad miss right there by Rafi Salis. Here comes Gani Stevens in heavy traffic. They're going to call a foul.
Second foul on number 35, Rafi Salis. That's his second personal
CSB asking for a traveling call.
At the line,
93 seconds na lamang itong ating ball game na ito. And Coach Bo Perasol, I don't know if he's worried about the situation right now. UP is on top by 6. And he's always present in the games every time UP plays.
4 out of 14 ang free throws ng UP Fighting Maroons.
Yun nga lang ang medyo downside sa kanila eh. Yung kanilang free throws eh. Kaya if CSB could really keep it close, and we're going to be down to the wire with those free throws, how important they could be.
CSB bleeding with their points. They now go to the free throw line. Raylan Torres fouling out in this ball game.
Not too much from Raylan Torres coming into this one. Only 2 assists, that's all for Raylan Torres.
No rebounds, no points, uncanny for a player like Raylan Torres.
He's outclassed by the other Torres from the other side, si Ian Torres. He's got himself double figures. 82-76, 1 minute and 10. Medyo manipis na yung oras. 2-possession game. Pero itong gusto ng CSB, they have not missed. I think they just missed 3 free throws here in this ball game.
24 out of 28. So apat lang, no? 85%.
Nakatigil yung oras. And they have a chance to whittle down this deficit.
And surprisingly, they out-rebounded UP 47-46.
2 for 2. Important free throws taken by Alan Liwag as we approach the final minute. 2-possession game. Jerry Abadiano. Shot clock is down to 10. Getting a pick from Gani Stevens. Here comes Jerry Abadiano to stop and pop. It's a miss. Important rebound, important possession for the CSB Blazers. Tony Inot, what's he gonna do? Earlier, a banking three-pointer. He attacks, dishing up inside. Alan Lima with a basket. 2-point game. This is what it's all about. Playoff nerves. Who can handle the pressure better? PlayTime Cares, elevating the next generation of Filipino athletes. 82-80. UP calls a timeout. They are still up by 2.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome!
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus Only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Sa ABC ABC, sigurado ka dito.
It is a game of sports. And we know both teams, all the players, knowing the importance of this ball game. UP, abante na lang ng 2 puntos. Benji Santiago, Cochester C. May Reyes. They call the timeout. Both teams in penalty. Gary Stevens. And here he is again, Jerry Abadiano, looking at the clock, sizing up the situation, attacking versus Alan Niwa, can't get it to go down. The CSB Blazers win a basketball. Tony Enoch, they can tie. No, a miss on that layup for the win. No!
Almost there, an in and out shot for the Benilde players when time was winding down. Masakit yun kung pumasok, Benji.
Well, masakit din dahil hindi pumasok for CSB. They had 2 chances. That was for the equalizer, the offensive rebound. But Rafi Celis was not able to knock it down. He had 2 shots and he missed both of them. And UP escapes with a 2-point win. And they are going to play in the semifinals, keeping their chances alive of defending another championship for them here in this 18th Preseason Cup. Cool na cool lang si Coach Bo Perasol.
Nanonood sa atin yan sa live stream. It's an 82-80 win. What a gallant stand by the Blazers.
For a little while, akala natin, sabi ko nga, manipis na yung oras, but they still managed to find the necessary effort. And boy, they almost came up with a win. You know, this guy, Coach Edster, he has done it from start to finish.
From the layups and also from the 3-point areas. And the pull-up jumpers, Jerry Abadiano, very consistent here in this ball game. 24 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. He is our heavy-duty player of the game.
Seems like he could not miss. Has been knocking out those very important jumpers. And taking a look at the game highlights that we have here, and it's all brought to us by Smart Power All 99. Get only Facebook or TikTok, plus 10 gigabytes data and only calls and texts for 7 days. Load now. It's UP who won by just 2 points over the College of St. Benilde and won a ball game. If this is any indication of how the games are going to be played for today, well, we surely could expect something like this, because this is the knockout quarterfinals. And here are the final numbers with this UP win, Coach Edster.
Oh, look at that stat, 45% for UP, because most of their score coming inside the paint, points in the paint, 52 compared that of 26. And St. Benilde, 26 of 30 sa free throws. Medyo masyadong madikit at intense yung pressure ng UP that they committed so many fouls, giving 30 free throws of Blazers, making 26 of it. That's the reason why the Blazers stayed close against the Fighting Maroons.
And of course, to finally cap our key matchup, Tony Enoch in double figures with 10 points, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Harold Alarcon with his 11, 3 and 1. Both of these players in their own way were able to contribute here in the quarterfinals, but it's UP who came up with a win and the first one to enter the semifinals. Well, do stand by, because more of the games, NCAA versus UAAP continues. Letran versus NU when we come back for more.
ABC, palabahan sa kahit anong di kitaan.
Easy umuulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes!
Don't worry. The Only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%.
Taas nun, ha?
Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Hindi aabot ang data.
Nice!
Don't worry. The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido